And now we return to part 2 Q&A. Sorry for inconvenience about the long video you had. So let us try it again. For be patient. So we're gonna try this again. World Tag Team Championship. A party, boys. Oh yes, Colt is joining in again for the part 2, and yes, so that will be part 2. And sorry, Cole, for my inconvenience. That was a long hours of video, so we're going to try this again. So be patient. Oh, be patient. Freedom fighters. Now start off with the fatal four-way ladder match for the World Tag Team Championship, which is going to say the Hardys, the Shaolin Brothers, Freedom Fighters, or the World Tag Team Champion current Blake and Yen. So which one would you choose? And okay, so what we got here? What will be the result? 100% for the Freedom Fighters, which is a Sonic and Tails, and also who is surprised to then come into GWE, consisting to Finn from the Adventure Time. Wow, that'll be amazing SummerSlam surprise in the debut of GWE. Personally, true. Sonic and Tails is the most that I say is got to be the GWE World Tag Team Champions. And I can say it is, wow. And just like the Proteges Ash and Astro, and all over again for 2021 SummerSlam against Matt Hardy for this point. But which is just going to say this? Which is so the next poll will be on the X23 or Android 18. So which is are going to see to the final for results are which is going to include. Huh, 100% for the X23. I hope so, so that X23 was unstoppable from the mutant ability to the Android 18 wasn't a robot. Not the only one for the Senator. Not only one for Senators. Just like in X-Men, the giant Senator. So how would he got taller for that? It is Senator. Yes, this is a dream match is right for my TNW for the assistant. So yeah, that is how it looks about it. Like how tall was your fire? Alright, so now the next poll will be the first main event of the evening for the Your Fire match for the GWE Championship. Oh, someone got the vote. So, which is the results are? Undertaker is retaining the GWE Championship, but sorry, Naruto, you're fired for your GWE roster. And also, Shang Tsung will steal your, or Shang Tsung will suck your soul. Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine. So that we were going to say this and how that, you know, I love the ideas between of the Undertaker rise up and chasing to the uh going after with the so what that will be that one. Yep, low level up. Noah just come in. Yay! Now let's see what we got here. The next up will be on champion versus champion, title for title. That will be Batman, the world champion, or Jay Reigns for TNW World Heavyweight Champion and also the TNW All Stars Champion. So, which is decidable who is going to take on. So, what is I had to know is about how the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan between the champion versus champion title from the Intercontinental Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and the WWE Championship. It was an awesome the match I have collide. But the WrestleMania 38 will be the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar and the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, the greatest matches of all time. Title versus title. But Roman Reigns is now a new WWE Champion, now becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Well, I will say this. I'm the one that I can say that the Roman Reigns will few ways to do likely how to be the championship in the GWEs of both the all the world champions. So that really gets into how they got there, all the right things. So that will be likely to say this. I hope not. Batman is the results are 66% to the Batman's the world champion, and also 33% for the Jane Reigns. I hope not. I hope not that it's gonna be a spoiler alert or no spoiler. It is what the championship is. But well, what happens? Jane Reigns will be the first TNW superstar became the GWE World Heavyweight Champion. So yes, which is we'll find out. Now for the third and the main event will be IC Champion Triple Threat Falls Count Anywhere will be me, Ayani, or Wonder Woman. I'll pick Wonder Woman. So that will what do you think you want you know? So that Wonder Woman became the first woman become the Intercontinental Championship, which is how it looks that way. But I will say this. Some way to best hope for this. But if you want to think Sometimes I get can say this for all the thing that. So we got results are 50% to me as champion, 50% to Wonder Woman, and 0% to Ayani. So both me and Wonder Woman. It's a tie. Tie it is, that one. It's a tie, ladies and gents. Sorry, Ayani. And sorry, Cole. As your special counsel or peacemaker, lost 4 or 6, something like that, times in the matches. But I never seen it. But which is I going to have to say this now. If I hope that Wonder Woman will be the new IC champion, but if that is for sure. So that is all the thing to say. That is all for it is a great R. So it'll be 100% for Freedom Fighter, 100% to X-23, 100% for The Undertaker, 66% to Batman, 33% J ranks. So that right here, 50% to both us now. So what we have now, that's the end of the Q&A for this. Oh, good. Yeah, yeah, yep. That is for sure for that. But Call didn't reply for that yet. So but that right here, Camaro C20 is no longer champion because he's fired. You heard him, Corey. You heard him. I'm gonna take those pictures and send this. Alrighty, that is it for this GWE Update SummerSlam Q&A. So let's start it to on my, you know, six. Let's start it on the Star Wars Chapter 6 Q&A. So they will be one to ask you questions of what you asking me for what you had it. But after we've sent it done for the Star Wars Chapter 5th will be done. And this is going to be, you are going to head for that. So all right, so if you want to know, let us know if you're asking for Q&A for Star Wars Chapter 6. So, which is going to say to you next big thing. So, let me know for what you think. So, which is going to have to know about the how did Revan Skywalker became the king of Hyrule, which is a very very on this real on screen. That'll be that way. That is all true. So, which is just going. What I was saying was, if Revan Skywalker became a new king, it is. He will be a new king of Hyrule. That it is true. So that, you know, which is a wonderful for all the thing in it way up high, became personally the king as usual. So, which is how I am going to do GTP, Colt, and his friends, and in the Hyrule Castle to stay full time on their mission, which is how they're going through. But I would decide for that the movie is going to be awesome for this. On the screen, but the two legends, one last duel and one last battle. So we going ahead. So ask me for what you have. So you can ask me questions for the Star Wars Chapter 6 Q&A if you want to. So let me know for what you had in your mind for your questions. if you go ahead to Astro Boy, ask Ketchum to asking me for question. So let me know. And what is next is right. If you want to know about what it is about the end of chapter 6, that is the end of the prequel era will be. So that chapter 6 is going to chapter 7 is next to what's next after everything? Astro asked. Well, Astro, if what next is going to be how the chapter 6 and will be part of, but that will be how you're going to do is how look that for the in the end of the movie, GGP being captured by the First Order into the cell, and since I was being as a imprisonment, so that will be that Cold 412 and also Astro Boy and Wang Yi. Who will see Pan in chapter 6? Yes. Yes. Ash Ketchum. You got that right. Ash Pan will be in chapter 6. So that would be awesome. So what I was saying, GGP was captured by the First Order into the prison cell. So that will be opened in the movie. Cold 412 is dressed up as disguised as the First Order in the first class, along with the Yang, Wang Yi, and also Astro Boy is going to save GGP into the prison so that Cole, dressed as a First Order officer, is disguised, goes into shuttle to the Star Destroyer, go to so that when he arrive, his voice will be like a deep voice from the First Order Act. And there's a stormtrooper greeting to the officer so that Cole disguised the First Order officer salute them to make a meeting for General Hawks. So that will be cool. That will be amazing. So yes, Ash Han will be in chapter 6. So next question. Next question. So, is there any more questions if you want to ask me? Let me know. Chapter 6. We will have something new for full 12 films. That is a great question for that. For new full 12 films, so which is go for it. What do you have to expect? So after chapter 6 of The Hope of the Jedi will be on the new 412 films decided to have what it is next you had to know with. Even that what it is for sure is always likely to. To Sonic go ahead, who knows what. Stop. That would be feature Sonic and past Sonic, like a Call for 12's friend Sonic, and also future Sonic from the General Sonic, which is how they're copying them, which is how he way past cool and like way past cool. That is my line. I have a question: how that feature Sonic to start a conversation? Who knows? That was fun. But I hope not if they're going to stop. It's gonna be the end of the movie will be they're not trying to copy them and they were making friends. That will be no fighting, they're friends. So, is there any more questions? Or should I say, do we have a 7 more questions before the end of the live? So that is a good question to you. Well, in Astro and in a film, something new after chapter 6. Well, typically, I hope he will return to the chapter 6, chapter 8, and chapter 9 so that we Colt 412 and GGP and his friends will be reprised in the roles after chapter 6. So that will be that old and Revan Skywalker that will be. So it's gonna be great, cool, this thing, something like that. Oh, Noah, just come in. Welcome, Noah. Welcome. Welcome to the live streaming and live Q&A. All right, so as I was saying, that Colt 412 GGP and also the Astro Boy, Ash Ketchum, and Sonic, and something else like that will be the chapter 7 and chapter 8 to chapter 9. So that will be great. So, is there any questions for 6 more questions about Old Man Revan Skywalker in chapter 7 to chapter 9? Is there any more questions? Well, think about it. That one. Yep, that could be that one. Knows what can happen is for sure. So, that will be, I think it is, which I don't know if I had to know. Sorry about that. It's just gonna spell wrong for that. I used the old man Revan Skywalker questions. So if Astro Boy, Ash Ketchum, and also others characters into asking about old man Revan Skywalker questions, and for chapter 7 to chapter 9, so it's quite a bit of nonsense, really. So the rumors will be on the WWE 2K24 decide to be dedication, the life of the Bray Wyatt will be uncovered on WWE 2K24. It's just what is for the 2K showcase of the Bray Wyatt after the passing. That will be a great legendary. You mean chapter 7? You saying Astro? Well, that could be on the one of the chapter 6. That will be not that old Queen Zelda that could that way. So in the chapter 7, so that it will be like Revan Skywalker has spent time along with his wife Queen Zelda. They will be in 65 years of age. There were between the king and queen of 65 years of age. That will be Revan is a 65, and also Zelda was age of 69. So that Link was a old man Link at the point. So that what I think is, but they will also that chapters, all the chapter will be on Naruto, and also the Shinobi Traveler meet Revan Skywalker at that point. So that will be another adventure after he got retirement. So that you know that could be that next that one. Any more questions for old man Revan Skywalker if you ask? So what are the news about the Willie Osprey will be on the free agent to go to the WWE in 2024. He's gonna be the face of NXT in Europe. I hope not. He's gonna be on the NXT North American Champion against Dirty Dom. So, which is just gonna happen that for sure. But he's current of the NJPW United Kingdom Championship, but which is gonna have to say this has happened. So that chapter 8, when I'm saying and to ask about old man Revan Skywalker, so that Queen Zelda was have illness that will be happening that time with, and also that chapter 9 with the King Revan Skywalker at that point. So that will be the last adventure to against Valen one last time. So until they old man Revan Skywalker die. So this is sad for what I thought. Original characters will be died. Now, do you have four more questions if you ask me? Well, more cricket for that. That's a good question, but ask Ketchum. So, when on the new movie, but about planning the new movie that way. So, that could be on the, you know, it will be in a nice view. A that will be GGP Gone Missing 2, a Harry Potter edition. So we'll be the part 1 to part 2, just like a Deathly Hollows the combined. So which is gonna be incredible that GGP had an adventure to the Hogwarts. And some kind of GGP some kind of like a not used to be an English accent for British accent for Cornish Muggleborn kind of that way. And if that had dove away in about some Cold for 12 and his friends to find GTP, and he's all likely some like in GTP was an Hogwarts draw. So that is all the questions. Three more questions to go before the Halloween for wrap it up. Any more questions? That was a great question. So for that, Ash Ketchum 2 is a something big plan for 412 films. So yeah, but we do not going to see that the Dimension.exe Part 2 for release. So we got me and Rambo come in. So on that will be in this for sure. So that is the previously on the part 1 of the Dimension.exe was been released. If you find the watching the Dimension.exe part 1, link in the description down below. Uh, Oh, sorry about that, Astro. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Why? No. What I was saying is that it's gonna be else of the but we have a plan out, which is we're gonna find out. So that after the Star Wars chapter saga will be ended, that will be a completion of the Star Wars chapter saga. It's gonna be amazing for this. Two more questions to go. So we're gonna talk about different questions. Will be a my productions and also 412 film productions will be started to an oh, oh Astro have a conversation for the questions. So as I was saying, because me and Cole have the productions in between ourselves will be in the Slendy Man will be on the title will be Halloween will be a X. That will be exciting for the Halloween for 412 Films and GGP Productions. That will be awesome. So now, do you have two more questions when I will say? But my brother doesn't have a reply yet. Ferrari just joined in. So welcome Ferrari to the live stream. Do you have two more questions? That is a good question, Ash. After X will be on the I think is how so that ending of October for Halloween. That will be our Christmas for this point. So that for call for 12 will be decided to the what call has should be made for that Christmas Carol movie or something like that or what else. So what is about the Christmas show? Christmas show. Let's see. Christmas difficulties. Fifth, if GGP goes to the Christmas difficulties fifth, which is for sure, and that will be that one. 8 to and 9 p.m. Halloween edition. So don't forget. Well, we're not gonna something for yes. It is a good question, Cole. So that will be on after X for the Halloween edition. At the end of October, I hope that GGP goes in the Christmas difficulties fifth. So it just happens because I was great things, two ideas. One more questions to go for the end of this wrap. Do you have any one more questions to go? Well, no, and no answers, and crickets begin. Well, that was a good question, Ash. And, oh, my brother has said no more questions. That was a good question for one more to Ash to do something for film, and when that time comes, well, that could be that way. So, which is about I hope it does say that will be for sure this going to a the end of Star Wars fan film chapter. That will be a Star Trek fan film. That will be awesome. My project. So that Cold 412 is going to play as Captain Cold 412. Astro Boy will be a science officer Astro. Ash Ketchum is also the Dr. Ash Ketchum. Also, or that will be that way. And Mega Man will be an engineering Astro Mega Man. So that will be too true. The Star Trek project will be a very exciting for the of the fan series. that would like a TV series. So that is all wrap for my Q&A of the live streaming of part 2 to the A Halloween edition. So I hope that this is it of a live streaming at the end. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So click like, thumbs up, and click notification bell and subscribe for more videos of a live stream. Go to all the playlists in the my contents. And also go to another live and premiere of the Bray Wyatt. And I'll see you all in the next one. And happy Halloween!